All right, here's another video about Microsoft Outlook. This video or tutorial will talk about sharing your calendar as well as changing an appointment into a meeting. So just two little things about using your calendar in Microsoft Outlook that may be useful to you in the future. All right, so once you're in your Outlook, once again, you'll click here to get to your calendar. And then you'll have a calendar here. And pretty much, the first thing I'm going to show you is how to share your calendar. So let's say you're in some situation where you need to share your calendar with someone else. Simply, you will right-click on your calendar that you want to share. Once you right-click on it, you'll get the pop-up window here. Come down to Share. All right. You can email the calendar, which shares what you currently have, but it won't update. So that's the issue with emailing a calendar, and then sharing is as you update stuff, the person you shared it with will also see those updates. So you simply will click on Share the Calendar, and pretty much you can share it via email. It works best if the person also is using Outlook with you, and you have options of how you want to share it. It can be availability, which is this. It can be limited details, which pretty much give the subject, or it can be the full details, which is will be the notes as well. So subject and notes, pretty much everything. So pretty much you can do availability, which is what most people want to, I think, want to use, is simply saying, are you free or not? Or if you want to actually give like what the subject is, what actually you're doing. Pretty much you type in the email address here, and you click send. You can also request that you get permission to view whoever you're sending it to, the recipient's calendar. So I'll close this out real quick. As you can see here, my principal, I shared my calendar with him, and he also shared his with me. Pretty much if I click this, his calendar would come up, and you see where it says free or busy. So let me merge this real quick. So you see where it says free or busy. I have no details about what he's doing. It just simply says free or busy. Okay, so that's pretty much how that works for sharing your calendar. And then if I want to view, of course, if I unclick it, then of course it doesn't show up. I have my personal calendar here, which is not really shared, but really sort of imported. So that's actually an add a calendar feature, which doesn't do really with sharing anything. So that's the one part about sharing the calendar. The next thing is changing an appointment to a meeting. So an appointment is pretty much something in which if I were to click here on new appointment, I'm not making this with anybody. So we'll just say, hey, this is a test meeting. Location, you put whatever location you want. And let's just say that it's a 30-minute meeting. So we're going to save it. There it is. This is now an appointment. Now, if I want to change this into a meeting, I'll open up my appointment, and I want to invite somebody. At this stage, I'll just go ahead and put myself in as usual. At this stage here, it has now become a meeting because I'm inviting people. So it's not only an appointment on my calendar, but once I invite people, it will appear on their calendar as well as an invite to a meeting. So that's the one difference between a meeting and an appointment. And it's very easy to change between the two. So all I did on this one was I clicked on invite to my appointment. And that was that. I'll hit send. All right, and now I'm actually the organizer of the meeting as well. Okay, so I click in. I can look at the attendees, get a poll here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the organizer as well as the attendee. So whatever people you list as your invitees, they'll appear here. But now it's a meeting as opposed to an appointment. Appointment is just for you personally. The meetings are when you actually invite people to it. So that's that. Hopefully this was useful.